I think it'll do. We are enjoying, I hope you are also enjoying the Friday playlist. We also had Yemi Ala de Ferrari, Lloyd Soul, Aira Phone, Aisha and Gemma Griffiths also gave us One Call Away. That was sort of like your mini road trip playlist. And now we're about to do what I promised that we're going to be doing, because it's a Friday, kicking off the weekend. We want to have a little bit of conversation, connection, and of course, some live music. Now, before I even tell you who we have in studio, if I say these names, I wonder if you can guess who it is that's about to give us our Friday edition of our acoustic lounge right here on the Crunch Capital 100.4 FM, Harare's Habit. If I say Leroy, does that name ring a bell? Maybe not. If I say Abraham. And what about Bright? If I say Ketiwe or Faith, Mercy, not yet? Yeah, okay. But I have a feeling this one is going to be the penny dropper. If I said Lady Pastor Rudo, yeah, I'm not going to tell you the last name, would that also be a penny drop? If any part of you went and said, Folake, I know who these people are, I love to watch them perform live with their cool outfits, and you said, this is the Joyful Praise Choir, you are absolutely right, because they are in studio. If you might just want to say hello to our listeners. Good morning, Joyful Praise Choir. They're extremely lively. And of course, I hadn't forgotten you, Mike.
No, I know.
Is also joining our conversation, because it's Friday, right? And we want to keep it nice and simple. Just in case you don't get to go out. Your out is now here on the Crunch on a Friday, all right? So, guys, I always have stories, and this is, Friday is like my session where you guys gonna help me. So I have a friend of mine, Chieza, right? And over Heroes Weekend, I got a chance to hang out with some of my friends. So we said, okay, girls, let's catch up. So my friend Chieza is that girl. She's fun, smart, absolutely gorgeous. And the perfume, right? Very expensive. And she lights up the room when she walks into a space. Now, Chieza is one of those women who's very clear about what she wants in life. Okay. And for her, that is, I want to date a guy who buys me gifts, who takes me places, nice spots, and of course, he's earning top dollar, right? Wow. This is what Chieza is. Fair enough. Those standard, I guess one for like, and this lady passed up no away. Ebenezer, I don't know if you also fit in there, right? That's fine. So we decided, let's set you up with someone that we know. He's tall, dark, he's charming. Okay. You know that man who's oozing focus when you meet him. Okay. Right? Okay. Let's call this guy Anxious. Okay. So naturally, they liked each other on the first date. I don't know if you've ever experienced that. Yes. You meet someone, and then you hit it, and you have a couple of dates. Yes. They went on a couple of dates. Date 2, butterflies. Date 3, champagne. The way Chieza likes it. Then suddenly, and I think as a girl you might relate to this, Anxious starts ghosting Chieza. Okay. He starts pulling back. No more late night texts, no more good morning beautiful. Then Chieza's like, what is wrong? What has gone wrong? And this is what Anxious said. Take a listen. Okay.
I don't date broke women. Not because I need their money, but because being broke usually means poor choices, weak discipline, and no understanding of how the real world works. If you can't manage your own life, you have no business helping me manage an empire. Money issues destroys more marriages than anything else after sex. So I'm not looking to raise a woman. I'm looking to build with one. And yes, I'll be a provider, but for only a woman who knows how to handle resources and was already resourceful long before I showed up.
Wow. Hey. So this is what Anxious said. Ebenezer, I don't know if you felt that the way I felt it. Mercy, I don't know how you're feeling about that. Hansi, I don't date women who are not making their own money. I'm not looking to raise a woman. If she's broke, she has no money, it means she's making poor choices. So here we are, ladies. Lady Pastor Rudo, Joyful Praise Choir, Baki, Capital 100.4 FM, Harare's Heartbeat. This is the question I have for you. Okay. Liking the soft life, having standards like Chieza, if you are not earning Do you think it's fair for you to demand a financially stable partner?
Can I answer?
Go for it, Lady Pastor. But my friends are
All right, fine. Let me keep it. I will respond later then.
Ebenezer, what's your feeling around this?
Well, I think one can have the opportunity to be in a soft life. Yeah, because soft life cannot be reduced to finances, I think. One can be in a soft life, like if you take care of yourself. Taking care of yourself, self-care is soft life. Cleanliness, good attitude is soft life. So I think, yes, one can have soft life.
One can have soft life. But soft life on someone else's account.
Yes, you can.
Yes, you can.
I think.
Okay, so this is the question we're throwing out at you. Do you think you can afford to have high standards based on someone else's account that you can't afford? And whilst you are thinking, we're going to get straight into our first song. Lady Pastor, what is our first song that we're playing?
The first song we're gonna sing, it's a choir song called Wandino Vimbanaye. Yes.
All right, let's take it away. So 0719-10404, let us know what you think about that. Do you think Chieza is being rational right now to want the soft life and yet, according to Anxious, but you're not owning your own money, so why would I be the one to have to take care of you?
the Lord. Name of the Lord. Some trust in horses, some trust in chariots, but I'll trust in the name of the Lord. Name of the Lord.
Vibes on vibes, conversation, and of course, keeping it right here on Capital 100.4 FM, Harare's Habit. Of course, it is Joyful Praise Choir in studio, the live version on a Friday on the Crunch. Baki is also in studio, and we're having a little bit of chatter around my friend Chieza and her experience with her guy, anxious. Thinking she's found the guy, and then anxious says, whoop, 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 whoop. We're not doing that, Baki. I am not going to date a woman who can't stand her own. Chidaguti dimchengetes. Baki, let me throw it to you. We're also going to ask Ketiwe in a second. Do you think a woman who is not earning her keep has any right to make standards about a soft life looking at her partner's finances?
You know, that's a very, very interesting one, considering that I'm a man. It's either when I get out of here, I'll be friends with many men, or I'll be enemies to all. But one thing that I can say, I still remember the other time when I was going through social media, I saw a post of this old man who says, when you're in a relationship and the only thing you do is pump out money or you invest in the opposite sex so that you gain your love or provide that soft attention, it ceases to be love. It becomes a love subscription. So that the moment it dies away, right, that means the love also retracts. So I don't think it's a good idea to have a man sponsor a soft life. You understand? I'll just say this probably from a third eye perspective, in the sense that like what the voice note actually said is, if you cannot be able to manage something, you're only contributing to its destruction. So if you want to build an empire, you need to have somebody who understands what it is to build and how much effort it takes in order to build something, because everybody's have got different kind of strengths, you know. And at the end of the day, when you get into a relationship, it's just like a business transaction. You need to complement each other. I may be good at ideas but bad at implementing. That means it will be a great advantage if I have somebody who knows how to implement. So it's quite key when you then choose your partner as a man to know that after the lovings and the tandings and all the romances have gone, is there anything else that will hold you to that person?
Ketiwe, I want to come to you. Firstly, talk to us a little bit about the song that we just listened to. Anzi, the Anzi, do mean by Neri and do mean by Mari. Yeah, like, listen. Sometimes faith is not going to pay for that dish that I want to eat, right? It's not going to pay in itself on that holiday. You know what I mean? Ketiwe, do you think we as women openly do choose to date men who are higher income earners?
Well, according to me, I feel like for you to have stability, for you to want a soft life, you need to chase stability first. Why am I saying that? Because you'll find yourself having to live outside of your means. A person who wants a soft life but does not have a financial stability cannot differentiate a want versus a need. So if a man is looking for a person who is organized, they are looking for a person who will know what to prioritize first. So if you're a soft life type of person, it means your life is just accumulating debts. You are overspending, and for what? Just for the looks, and for people to applaud you to say you are living a soft life. But why? Yeah.
Got you.
Exactly.
Faith, I want you to come in here, picking up from what Ketue is saying, right? Because for us as women, has there ever really been pressure for us to be high income earners? Because let's face it, I can be an organized woman. I will make sure that that meal is going to be delicious and hot. I will make sure that your house is clean. I will give you children with my looks. I'm just kidding. But I'm not necessarily be a high earner myself. Yeah. Do you think anxious unappointed or anxious is just being extra?
I feel like it's because of some women that the concept is now being demonized. Because even if you look back then, that's how life was. The woman would stay at home, feed the babies, be in the house, just like you said. And the men would be so glad to go out and hustle for their woman and come back home. But now, there are women who are not up for the house and the children and everything else, but still they want the life. I think that's where the problem comes, where you don't want, you are not giving in anything into the relationship, you're just taking. A bishop always says, it's better for you to be a giver than a receiver. So when you see yourself receiving and receiving and receiving, and you don't have anything to put on the table, even if it's not money, then there's something wrong. That's what I think.
Got you. All right, so the women are speaking. I want to hear Bright's voice. Right? I want to hear how you are feeling and anxious. Are you like anxious has got a point, or are you like, anxious must sit down and stay in his lane? Bright, what's your feeling? Do you think a woman who is not earning her own money can actually afford to say, I only date men who are going to finance my soft life?
Okay, so personally, I think a woman who's not earning her own money doesn't have the right actually to go and ask for money from the boyfriend or the husband. But then, no, I'm coming. So, like what Faith said, like back in the day, me coming to you and giving you a soft life is more of a reward after you've done something. And you've taken care of my children, you've taken care of the house, everything is in order. But then those days you come through, you got this 100% week you want.
Brazilian, baby.
Brazilian. But right on the table I'm eating junk. You can't even cook. You can't even treat my children nice. And on top of that, like usually there are these maids, and just a couple of weeks ago our bishop said, we are now a people who sponsor maids to stay with our kids. And then when they stay with our kids, maybe the maid is just a person who is not yet educated. So they are spending most of their time with your kids. Most like from 9 or from wherever the time that they come into the house to be with your kids. And then when you are a graduate but you can stay with your kids, you see them at 8. And then you say like, no, this is not TV time, go back to sleep, you have to sleep. But then the time that you're spending with your kids is not even enough. So how can I be the person who gives you a soft life when my kids, to be honest, they end up being, they are the ones who are going to high-end schools. But then the progress, you can see even the results, the education. Yes, the school is so expensive, but our Panama results. Because my wife, the one who's supposed to be the kids, to nurture them, is not around. So yeah, I can give you a soft life, but yeah, please be with my kids. Teach them. Let them know God.
Now, as you were speaking, right, there were a couple of coughs and
I just have a flu.
You know what that means?
Somewhere along the lines, we may not necessarily agree with you, and I want to hear those thoughts. 0719 100 40. But do you think a woman who can't afford her own soft life has a right to expect that in someone else? Because Anxious decided, you know what, he's not going to date my girlfriend Jeza because he says, what do I do with you? And we're trying to figure out what happens. Eben is like, no, but it's not all about money, and it's about the values that a person is bringing into the space. So if I don't have the money, but perhaps okay, let's talk about those values a little bit more. Amelia, when we're talking about those values that make a quality woman, what are they?
Come on.
I think a woman must know what they want. That's really important, because if you don't know what you want, you end up wanting a soft life. You're also going to afford the way. So I really think wanting a soft life is actually costing us as women, because I think a husband and a wife, and there's a maid there who doesn't even care about soft life. I really think the wife would be wanting a soft life and doesn't take good care of the husband, and the husband would definitely choose the maid, because of course the lady will be knowing what they want, but and the maid man are content and she knows what she wants. It's like I'm against soft life, because I really think.
Have you seen Emilia? Does she look like somebody who is against soft life?
She is pretty.
Because I really think if you can't afford, or if you can't earn, at least maybe reassess your priorities. At least focus on other things.
Maybe I'm earning. But he who is going to date me must be bringing more. He must be able to afford a nice home.
No, hold on. Can I interject? Hold on.
Okay.
Do you know what? There is a rule that's in society today which states like, if a woman earns the money, it has. Right. But if a man earns his money, it's No, hold on. No, you know what? Let me tell you something. I think to a larger degree that's not proper. Theoretically makes sense, but practically it doesn't. So where do you get to spend your money when I actually sponsor
what makes
everything?
You say it doesn't
Then
make sense?
you guys are the ones that start sponsoring Ben 10.
25 months. Why is not right. Why are you saying the first problem is you said societal values. Who put those values? Number one. Okay. Number two. What I do with my money is for you. If I go buy makeup and clothes, I'm coming to wear for you. So don't be asking me where I spend my money. You spend your money on me. I spend my money on me.
Okay. All right, cool. But as a man, you get to spend also on the women. You understand? So a greater proportion of that money which belongs to you, where then does it go? You understand? That's what the question is. Yeah.
Should I answer?
Yeah, please go ahead.
Because I'm the mother of the house. You don't know that there's a thing called quilt that you come and sleep on. Who's going to buy that? Me. Because I'm the mother of the house, I'm going to buy you Tupperware where your food is going to be hot. You don't even know about that. What you want is to come home and your food is warm. I'm going to buy that with my money, not your money. Because I'm the mother of the house, I'm going to make the kids look nice. Because sometimes you men don't even remember ukuthi umntwana udinga izigqoko andabona many a times you've got a lot of stuff you're thinking about and we don't attack you for it. But because we're mothers, we nurture these kids. Do not let me take the money that I have and buy.
I really wish a couple of men would actually go right now on a WhatsApp platform and actually testify how many times the women have said, please give us money for shopping.
Yes, we need it.
And then, so that
because we want money plus surplus. The surplus is healthy for us because we do what we call self-care. Why should I call you my provider? Why are you the head of the house?
No, it's definitely a provider, but at the end of the day, as a woman, if you've got surplus, the chances of that spending on other things that are not necessarily built into the relationship, the chances are quite high.
It doesn't matter.
Let's take for instance that I earn $100,000 a month, and our living expenses are $25,000. There's $75,000, and I give you $25,000 to spend. That's actually a surplus. I'm just giving you an example.
So this is what we're gonna do, right?
Yeah.
Because we also want to hear how the listener is feeling about this. Because now this is very interesting. We're now talking about the actual money in the house, right? The idea of provision, the idea of what makes a partner. We want to hear about that, but we need to play a song. We're going to touch the news, and then after the news, maybe we can have a couple more songs.
Sure.
What's the song that's taking us to news, Ketiwe? So as we're processing this when it comes to Nyaya Dzimari, are we as women entitled to feel like he must provide the soft life for me? Whether I earn $5 or 20, it's neither here nor there. I, as the queen, the homemaker, must feel the fruits of that soft life when you're getting. We'll find out from you 0719 100 404. Ekaka taking us to the news.